The Wedding People by Alison Espach. Free book summary audiobook. Here's a detailed and engaging summary of The Wedding People by Alison Espach, tailored to capture readers' interest. From the very first page, The Wedding People plunges us into the chaotic yet achingly human world of Phoebe Stone, a woman whose life seems to have derailed entirely. Phoebe arrives at the stately Cornwall Inn in Newport, Rhode Island, carrying not a suitcase but a heavy heart. Having faced a trifecta of personal losses, her marriage, her career, and her beloved cat, Phoebe's purpose in coming to this grand venue isn't to celebrate. Instead, it's a planned farewell, as she intends to end her life in the midst of its elegance. But fate, as it often does in life and in the best stories, has other plans. The narrative kicks off with an intriguing twist of mistaken identity. As Phoebe wanders into the luxurious wedding setup, she is quickly assumed to be a guest at a glamorous celebration happening at the inn. This wedding, meticulously planned down to the last floral arrangement, belongs to Lila, the bride, whose perfectionism is legendary. Lila has spent months orchestrating this weekend, ensuring every moment lives up to the glossy, picture-perfect ideal of her dreams. But her encounter with Phoebe, a mysterious and slightly out-of-place figure, sets the tone for a weekend filled with revelations, humor, and unexpected bonds. Phoebe's initial role in the story is as an unintentional interloper. Lila, wary of anything that could disrupt her big day, approaches Phoebe with guarded curiosity. At first, Phoebe's presence feels like a potential threat to Lila's carefully constructed image of a flawless wedding. However, as their interactions deepen, the walls both women have built around themselves begin to crumble. Phoebe's candid nature, born out of despair and a sense that she has nothing left to lose, becomes a mirror for Lila to examine her own life. It is through this unplanned friendship that both women start to unravel their true selves. The setting of the Cornwall Inn becomes more than just a backdrop, it transforms into a character in its own right. The inn, with its grand halls and sweeping views, is a place where dreams collide with reality. As Phoebe immerses herself into the wedding weekend, she finds herself drawn into the lives of Lila's circle, family, friends, and even the groom. Each interaction serves as a stepping stone in Phoebe's unexpected journey toward self-discovery. At first, these moments are tinged with discomfort. She is an outsider observing the rituals of connection and celebration, things that now feel alien to her. Yet, Espach doesn't let the story remain in despair. Humor and absurdity are woven seamlessly into the narrative, offering moments of levity that balance the darker themes. Phoebe's sharp wit and her tendency to see the absurd in even the most serious situations become her armor. This humor is also a key way she connects with others, turning awkward encounters into poignant exchanges that leave both parties changed. It's in these moments that the reader begins to see glimmers of hope for Phoebe. Lila's character, too, evolves dramatically throughout the novel. What begins as a portrait of a bride obsessed with control and appearances becomes a deeper exploration of a woman grappling with her own doubts and insecurities. The picture-perfect wedding, while stunning on the surface, conceals cracks that only Phoebe's blunt honesty can expose. Through Phoebe, Lila confronts questions about the authenticity of her relationships, the compromises she's made, and the version of herself she presents to the world. The supporting cast adds layers of complexity and richness to the story. Lila's family is a tapestry of personalities, each bringing their own struggles and secrets to the forefront. The groom, initially seen through Lila's rose-colored perspective, reveals dimensions that challenge Lila's understanding of what she wants from her marriage. Through these characters, Espach explores the dynamics of love, expectation, and the messy, beautiful realities of human connection. As the wedding weekend progresses, the novel shifts from being a story about an event to a story about transformation. For Phoebe, what begins as an intention to say goodbye to life becomes a journey of rediscovering its worth. Her interactions with Lila and the other guests peel back the layers of her grief and reveal the resilience she didn't know she possessed. For Lila, Phoebe becomes a catalyst for change, pushing her to reevaluate her choices and the life she's about to commit to. Espach's writing is a standout feature of The Wedding People. Her prose is sharp, evocative, and deeply empathetic. She masterfully captures the nuances of emotion, making every interaction feel authentic. The humor, often biting and self-aware, never overshadows the tender moments that lie at the heart of the story. Instead, it serves as a counterbalance, reminding readers that even in the midst of life's heaviest trials, there is room for laughter. The themes of the novel are universal and deeply resonant. It delves into the complexities of friendship, the power of vulnerability, and the ways in which human connections can heal and transform us. It also touches on the societal pressures that shape our decisions, particularly for women, and the courage it takes to step away from expectations to forge a path that feels true. As the weekend draws to a close, both Phoebe and Lila find themselves at crossroads. Their journeys are not tied up in neat bows, but that is precisely what makes the novel so compelling. Life, as Espach shows us, is rarely simple or predictable. The resolutions they find are imperfect but deeply satisfying, rooted in growth and the promise of new beginnings. The Wedding People is a novel that stays with you long after the last page. It is a story of despair turned to hope, of strangers who become mirrors, and of the unexpected ways life can steer us back to ourselves. Alison Espach has crafted a tale that is at once heartbreakingly real and delightfully entertaining. Readers will find themselves laughing, crying, and reflecting as they follow Phoebe and Lila on their intertwining journeys. For anyone who has ever felt lost, for anyone who has questioned their choices, and for anyone who has found solace in the most unexpected places, The Wedding People is a must-read. It's a testament to the power of human connection and the resilience of the human spirit. Whether you're listening to the audiobook or holding the pages in your hands, this is a story that will resonate deeply and remind you of the beauty and unpredictability of life.